see a calmness about him. And I think it's something that a lot of players don't understand. There's a serious calmness about him, which is extremely deadly. Right? Because he's not up, he's not down, he's not contemplating what just happened before or worrying about what's to come next. He's just there.
Man, that dude's a menace. He's impossible. It's especially the way that they run their offense and the way that him and Draymond have this like telepathy. They're actually understanding how to play with him now, like how he operates, how he moves when he gives up the ball. It like continues to just run in circles until you fall asleep, and then even then like shoots it from 30 feet basically. Like it's borderline at times. It's unguardable. You know, because it's like, what do you?
They asked me, what's your favorite? What's your most iconic or best moment in person playing against Steph? And not that I enjoyed that moment because I was on the opposition, but when he weaved in and out of 4 Clippers players, I want to acknowledge that I was over in the corner guarding Harrison Barnes, and I had nothing to do with that. What made that shot, by the way, so amazing was the fact that when he weaved through everyone and the ball went towards the top of the key, he wasn't facing the basket, and he turned and started his shot with 10 seconds on the shot clock. It wasn't like he had to shoot that shot. It was just Steph unleashed.
I think what makes Steph so hard is I don't know if the game has ever seen anybody who can move off the ball like this. I mean, you know, from playing in the league, like his conditioning is unbelievable. It's almost like when he gets rid of the ball, he's like a bigger threat, which isn't the case for a lot of people. It's the case for a lot of, you know, yourself, Duncan, shooters like that. But when Steph's got a little bit more of a handle than you guys, so that makes it tough as well. But I would definitely say he's got to be one.
I literally try to do everything. I try to all the tricks. If I try to chase them over so that they're not shooting threes, because if they're knocking down threes, they get into the paint. I'm like, as they're dribbling, I'm grabbing their arm, I'm pushing them, trying to get them off balance. I want them to start to complain and start yelling at the refs. Steph, he's an alien. I don't understand. I don't understand. I fouled him on a half-court shot when we played him 3 weeks ago, and he still. I'm pretty sure he didn't even look at the rim, and he still almost made it. It hit the back of the rim, and they didn't call the foul. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, what do you take? Can I get some of it, please? Because you're insane, dude.
Steph Curry is messing the game up. You know, Steph probably is the most influential player when it comes to little people. When it comes to baby faces, he's been a joy to watch for me. I played against the greats like the Barkley. I've seen it all. Never quite seen anybody like that kid.
Well, I don't think we've ever seen a player with his range, and it's beautiful to watch.
I think his biggest weapon is obviously the way he shoots the ball. That he can shoot off the dribble at any time, at any given moment. So it's tough to guard him because you got to pick him up pretty much at half court because he'll put it from right there. Honestly, it's just ridiculous. And I think another thing that separates him is his humble confidence. He can go 1 for 12 from 3 in the next game. He's going to shoot 12 more. So I think that's what makes him big too.
You're not using as much energy as when Steph throws the ball, runs to the other corner, catches it, does a couple dribble moves, come off pick and roll, throws it again, and then gets 3 down screens. It's not even a play. It's just them knowing what each other wants to do. So I think it's so hard guarding Steph. You have to be in the best shape of your life.
I think a lot of people don't understand how great his motor is. He never stops moving. His ball handling, his ability to shoot the ball off the dribble and off the catch. It's uncanny. I don't think there's ever been a guy in our league to be able to shoot the ball as well as he does, off the dribble or off the catch, off the ball. And he just creates so many different matchup problems for your defense, and you always have to be aware of them.
How do you slow him down?
Same way you slow me down. Well. You can't.
Steph, I mean, come on, man. This guy is from a different planet. He literally has an automatic sniper connected to his arm, and when he lets it go, not only himself but everybody on the floor, in the stands, on TV, on their phones, whatever you're watching on, you think it's going in every time. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes 10 times out of 10, it does go in. So to be out there and watch that kid from Akron as well shoot the ball the way he shot it, it was unbelievable. It was pretty cool.